I'm here with Phil Sherman, and we are going to be trying to show him some stadiums and see if he can guess who the creator is.
I gotta think it's either Scotty Warren or Murph. I'm gonna say Scotty Warren.
Chad, you want to make any guesses before I reveal who it is?
But this time, it's not my fault. I can honestly 100% blame this guy.
Hey, I fixed everything. All right, what up, guys? It is, what, Tuesday the 9th? Time to check out some Mashup stadiums today. We'll wait for some guys to get in here. We'll just hang out for a little bit and just chat it up for a minute. Big news, you guys see Edwin Diaz signed with the Mets. They're not with the Mets. He left the Mets, went to the Dodgers. That's crazy. They also signed Rocco Baldelli after the Twins dropped him as the assistant to the general manager, I think I saw. And then also Kyle Schwarber re-signed with Philly. So yeah, stuff moving around today in baseball. There's quite a bit. I shared some stuff on Instagram here. Let's see. Yeah, Team USA has said they just haven't determined their first baseman yet. Oh, Vaughn Grissom got traded from the Red Sox to the Angels. I think that was it that I had for what's moved on. Scotty, what's up, dude? Yep, Shady's in here. I'm excited to see what you guys came up with for these mashup stadiums. Mine turned out pretty cool, I think. Let me pull it up. I got almost everybody's. We're missing, I think, 4. I know Pfizer said he was having some trouble uploading. I don't know if you saw my message. I was trying to let him know. ZZZ boy, what's up, dude? I was trying to let Pfizer know, maybe try deleting some, what do you call it? Standing room fans, because that's what worked for Scotty ultimately, right? When your file wouldn't upload. So maybe that's a glitch we got to be aware of. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we did get Phil did tell me the name of his. I got to make sure he uploaded it though. Don Mattingly will be the Phil's bench coach too. I didn't see that. Yeah, it's got to be a memory bug. That's what I'm thinking too. I always thought that was going to be a possibility. Eventually, like something wasn't going to add up right. Let me just check something stream health wise. Oh yeah, since we got a few people on YouTube, I just haven't seen any chats yet or anything. Usually I delete a standing room or a tree or something. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my message on Discord or not. That I did reach out to Joe at SDS asking about Stadium Creator. And he said, "Hey Sewell, good to hear from you. I don't have anything I can share about Stadium Creator currently, but we're gradually beginning the drip feed of content about 26, so keep an eye out. We'll share more about the future of Stadium Creator in the coming weeks, I suspect. Hope that vague answer is at least somewhat helpful. Thanks for reaching out." And that was the answer I got. So it sounds like I kind of took that as we're gonna at least hear something within the next month or two, like maybe 6 weeks. Yeah. What's up, Mike? So yeah, it sounds like we might get something. I'm thinking that they would at least have to address, because Diamond Dynasty players are using custom stadiums a little bit, you know, like guys like Flank who, you know, have stadiums and that kind of thing that a lot of people watch him. So same thing with like Trod. I know Trod has a custom stadium that he uses once in a while for his subscribers, so I'm sure they got at least have answers for those guys. So you never know. We can always hope. Trying to see. Let me pull up my list of guys who signed up. So let me see who I didn't get stuff from. Pfizer said he was having trouble. Rico got his in today. Murph got his in. Jace Chip I haven't heard from. Phil's I have the name of. Let's see if we uploaded. Flip we got it. Scotty we got it. Lothario I haven't heard from. Shady Gaming get his in? Yeah, Shady Gaming got his in. I haven't heard from Chris Johnson, have I? Oh no, he had Pirates of the Caribbean field. Obituary Turtle got his in. Schmitty got his in. Haven't heard from Sandman Dan. Then we got Dad Bod, and then there's mine. So yeah, we got almost everybody's in. I think we're only missing 2 or 3. Yeah, Cougs, like, I know Cougs always has that. I haven't watched Cougs in a long time because I don't watch a lot of MLB streamers. I know Cougs had that. It was like that Oceanside one right on the beach. Shelfies. Somebody, was it Shade? Did you make Shelfies? Somebody made Shelfies, right? Content creators really get the shine on them. Yeah. There was another guy. I thought somebody in here made one for one of the creators too. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, was Shady? Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. Like I said, I don't watch. If I'm watching anything on Twitch, it's usually people that I know. Or I found through YouTube, or they've reached out to me like through this platform or something like that. There's not much. Let's see, we got about 9 guys in here. We could probably get started. I will load mine up first. That way if anybody comes in late, they don't miss theirs. So let's take a look at mine. I had Cleveland and Pittsburgh. I'll kind of walk you through it. I haven't downloaded everybody, so I have to download them as I go. I ran out of slots because I haven't recorded everybody's Little League World Series yet, so I couldn't save them just to get ready. There we go, mine's loading in. Yo, what up, Phil? Phil, did you get yours uploaded? I was just wondering that. The Great American Bush Stadium? Dude, the name is gonna kill me every time, dude. Great American Bush. Phil on YouTube, yeah. It's pretty split right now. You get about half you guys. It says I got about half and half on Twitch and YouTube. All right, let's we'll jump into mine here. Just load it in. So here is mine. I had Pittsburgh and Cleveland. All right, so here's my. I did some work outside the stadium too because I had the memory to play with. I didn't do anything behind home. Oh, I lost a wall. I lost a. Let me fix something real quick. I had one prop glitch happen and I see it every time. So let me adjust this real quick. It's not a big deal. It's so weird because when you load into the game. Okay, have you guys had this? This is a prop glitch for me, but it's a weird one. So I have this here, right? And it disappears every time I go into Stadium Creator, but when I load into a game, like just say Exhibition, I don't care, that's fine. It's there. Like this is 100% there when I play in-game. When I come back into Stadium Creator, gone. I don't know, it's weird. I haven't had that happen before. But yeah, so Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and then I did some custom stuff because I built some stuff outside the stadium, and I don't know. But it looks pretty good from inside the park. Let's see, I built a little city out here. There's a little entrance. I wanted to kind of make it make sense with the ramp around. Just a little entrance plaza here. This is obviously neither Pittsburgh nor Cleveland, but I just wanted to make it all come together. Little river walk down here too. The baseball, the statues as they're coming in. And you can get into the stadium down here on the lower level if you're just having to be coming down that way. Then the city wasn't based on Cleveland or Pittsburgh at all. I tried to start doing the Pittsburgh skyline and just kind of got frustrated with it and gave up on it. So that's my skyline. And we'll just take a look from here. And we'll kind of go through the different parts that I added in. The scoreboard glitch didn't crash the game. Like when you do like the back-to-back ones? Really? Schmitty's in there. Okay, I did see. Yep, Schmitty got his in. Well, that's the look. So, Arch, what's going on, dude? We're just looking at the first one. This is mine. So yeah, we got the ramp around from Pittsburgh. I threw this in over here, the out-of-town scoreboard, just because I didn't want to have a blank wall. This is the best I could come out with the Cleveland, kind of like their left field. I was trying to save memory the way I did it. The game crashed for me before back-to-back. Oh damn. It still has the same as fieldable season. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, so this is because, you know, they kind of kick out like the Cleveland, like their stuff kind of goes up in a way. So that's why we use these custom seats. I wish this is a perfect example of why I wish we had these kind of seats like this, because I don't like the brown. It just doesn't look very good. I suppose I could have put something in the back down here. Well, it's blackish green. I don't know. You see the brown more than anything. Or if you could recolor these, that would be great too. If anything, it'd be recolorable. And then yeah, Cleveland scoreboard with the these are the actual Cleveland lights. The nice thing about this one was there was actually a few props from the real stadiums that I could use, which isn't the case for everybody. Kind of did the Cleveland trees, you know, over here. I'm not 100% sure why I used this, but I did. We got the Cleveland, what do you call it? The Hall of Fame circle, Hall of Fame court in the back. Cleveland's got the, they got a couple rows here right in front of their bullpens. And then this is just kind of whatever because it's on the river. Just kind of a weird blend, fictitious. And then that's about what I could come up with for, you know, they got the Clemente wall. And then they got a little thing right here, you know, where you can watch underneath. I'll do some concessions. These up here are the best I could come up with. There's like Pepsi advertisements on pillars. So that's just what those are, kind of in lieu of. I know in Pittsburgh, they really do have something here where like the fans are down low here too. I couldn't find a way to make it look good. But yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much it. I think I knocked this out in almost like a night or two. Had a lot of fun with it though. It's pretty cool to build something different. Oh, then obviously you guys saw the bridge out there from Pittsburgh. Just nice, appreciate it, man. Yeah, so the whole thing with right field though, I wanted to kind of keep the skyline entrance. I don't know. I looked at a lot of pictures of both stadiums, but yeah. I feel like this is built in a very Sewell fashion. I don't know. The Riverwalk, and I didn't feel like putting any boats or anything out there. I just wanted to keep that view about as clean as possible. And then finding the balance for these trees here and then still getting this bridge in. Yeah, I played with this a bunch, like this whole area too. I couldn't figure this out, so I just doubled up the trees on 2 different rows. But yeah, that is it. What did I call this? It's like PNC Progressive Park. In Clevelandsburg, apparently. I don't remember doing that. And then for the elevation, I took the median of the two. I looked at the elevation of both stadiums and just put it right in the middle of the two. The hitter's view's perfect. It's pretty cool. It's fun to play in. If you get in this corner, you can get, if you got decent speed, you'll get triples in this corner quite a bit. The dimensions are actually 2 from Pittsburgh and Cleveland combined. So this is where the Cleveland wall actually goes. And this is also the Pittsburgh. So this is like, you know, the height is 21 feet. And I couldn't find the actual length for this right here. I kind of eyeballed it. And I think I went into Google and tried to do some measuring. But it's as close as I could get. I wish this was a little bit higher. So like they had a little bit more room to look. Because that's pretty head choppy. But I don't know. I've never been in there in real life. I've only, when I was in Pittsburgh, we sat like, probably like right here-ish. So I've never been over there. We should have done a stadium tour. I've done a couple stadium tours and they're a lot of fun. But yeah, that is, that's what I came up with. So, interested to see what you guys came up with. Take one quick view of it over this way. Yeah. Cleveland Pittsburgh mashup. Trying to think if I left anything out. I don't think so. Yeah, other than, you know, just a little concession back here along the river. Then yeah, we looked at this entrance. So these escalators go up and come down to this part because I wanted to make it accessible somehow. I guess you could say the ramp around connects because, you know, it's not a perfect prop for like the levels, but you can also access it through the entrance. And it looked like Pittsburgh's entrance has like some arches here, so that's about as close as I could get without. You can't see it inside the stadium, so good enough. Hey, I appreciate it, Mike. Hey, Shady, appreciate that, dude. All right, anybody want to go next, or should I just go down the list? We'll make sure you guys are here. Gotta move this bottle real quick so I can see my icons. Hey, I appreciate it, ZZ boy. All right, so let's look up. Scotty's here, right? I'm sorry, I'm just going down the order of what you guys submitted them to me. Pet Mobile Co-Park. So right now I'm just gonna go down the list from what people sent it to me, because otherwise I'm going to lose track of the order. So this is Scotty Warren's, or Great Scott 18660 for Pet Mobile Co-Park. He's got for notes. He said this was a fun one. Had to do a little work with the end at the end with memory, but I think it turned out great. Some new ideas in here, like blending the building with lights into ones without. Oh, okay, so you're blending buildings so they are lit up. Can't wait for the next one. Keep up the good work. Cool, thanks, Scotty. All right. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and for those of you who didn't know, Scotty, what did you have? He had Padres and Mariners. So Petco, a combination of Petco and T-Mobile. They still go about T-Mobile. I still call it Safeco. You're just not uploaded yet, Phil? Come on, what are you doing? That's okay. I mean, once you get it up, we'll take a look at it here. That's what she said. All right, this is Scotty's. Right away. This looks amazing. There's some really cool structuring for the whole stadium as a whole. Sorry, I'm just taking it all in for a second here. Because I have not looked at these ahead of time. I wanted to be look at these live with you guys so we can all see them together for the first time. Yeah, look at this. He's even got like the track. Look, it runs along the track here for when it closes. Really cool, really nice. Let's go down to, ooh, he's got work done behind. Damn, Scotty. Already putting me to shame. Here's a look from behind home. Lots of cool targets already. Yeah, the Gwyn and Suzuki, that's cool. It's like custom ball pins back there we'll have to take a look at. Then the Petco building on the opposite side and extended, so it's huge. Cool, let's look behind home. Ooh. You got the Trevor Hoffman. Griffey. Really nice seating structure. I like how you have the lights up in those gaps too. I always try to think of cool ways to put gaps in my upper deck like this, and this is really cool. Oh, and we have another Western Metal Supply building over here. Didn't even catch that at first. We got the strikeout meter. Got the Western Metal Supply building here. There's scoreboard below it. Looks like you actually have to measure it off too, so the roof doesn't hit anything when it closes. That's cool. It's a good detail. And then check this out. Good home run target. What they hit it here. Cool little I don't know, you got like a 2-tier kind of standing room only area with some tables. Like a party, this looks like a custom party deck. That's pretty cool. Got some advertisements in there. This is really neat. I like how these are staggered. That looks really cool with the flags. That's awesome. Ooh, look at that with the custom ball pins where you got the mound. I've always thought about doing it like that. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost some stuff to the prop glitch. So I'm just gonna real jankily fix it here. Oh, it won't let you do it here? Yeah, it's okay. Still looks good. Nice custom ball pins with the steps. Look at these, you even got these guys in the shade for the team. Yeah, freaking prop glitch. I feel like that's getting worse as we go here. And I'm sure these, you'd want these together if it was, you know, able to be. That's kind of the look. Home run pavilion, the legends of both teams being part of the stadium is an awesome touch. That is cool. This is like a super Western Metal Supply over here. I like this light tower built in here too. I don't know why, it just fits my eye really well. Another out of town board up here. These are great. These are like the dedication things up here. And then having these kind of built up. Ooh, that's the light towers. That's really cool. Take a peek at night. Look at the skyline up here. I was gonna say, we tried to look for a skyline. That looks really cool. Look at that. That looks amazing. You almost missed it. Let me know where. Oh, okay, I see. I think I see some blended buildings. Oh, I see a lot of blended buildings actually. So let's take a look at that real quick. So you've sank some buildings into these to get some lights on. That's a cool idea. I think I've seen Murph do something like that too. Because one of those are like, those buildings are like from 21, aren't they? On the outside. But okay, here's my thing too. Look how much better that looks when not all the lights are on. Like look at this building in the middle, which he didn't do obviously. All the lights are on. But when you just have a couple with like, especially these down here, when there's just some lights on them, it gives it a better look in my opinion. Because it's not like everybody is at home with their lights on. Great skyline. Then we'll go back down and take a look at their field with a night view. Yeah, this one has a lot of fun targets too for home run derby. A lot of great features in this one. Really nice. Am I missing anything, Scotty? Let me know. Phil says very not bad. I mean, that's the way to put it. I got some more buildings out here. Probably even, yeah, lit up. Yeah, this looks great, dude. There's a really solid retractable roof. I do not have the patience to try and pull that off. And I'm sure that he had a big deal of memory too. Well, you said he had some memory issues towards the end, but that's just it with me for like retractable roof stuff. I was like, you know, the memory is going to be a problem. Yeah, great build, dude. Rico, what's going on, dude? We got it all? Okay, cool. Nice work, dude. As always. No notes. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That's awesome. Scotty does it again. All right, we'll do Shady's next. That's the one I have next. We got Mile High John Park. I think you had Phillies Rockies, right? Yeah, dub for Scotty there for sure. Hello. That's pretty normal. I was gonna say, I don't really remember Memories of the Band of My Existence. Dude, it really is. I feel like I don't get sent any stadiums that are just like terrible. All right, let's see. Mile High John. All right, so while it's loading, it says SC Challenge 3, Phillies and Rockies. Left and center field represent CBP, and right field represents Coors Field. Citizens Bank Park, by the way. I incorporated different elements from each park's, like batter's eye, wall dimensions, Ashburn Alley, and center field, etc. Okay, cool. All right, so this is by Shady Gaming. I've been to the Rocky Stadium. I've not been to Philly yet. Philly, people say Philly doesn't look that cool. I think Philly Stadium looks awesome to me. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on in it. All right, here we go. This is Mile High John Park by Shady Gaming. Right away, you can see the Philly elements. Well, and Colorado, especially in center. Ooh, already see the SCTV shadow. Appreciate that. I like the wall dimensions. We got the Philly wall there in center. Let's see. Just want to make sure. Look behind here. Pretty standard around behind. A lot of layers. Went with the big sweet layer. The contemporary. Contemporary Plaza. Okay, we'll call it that. Got the concessions all the way around. I like the accented wall. So you got the Philly red wall here too, but we got different accents of it around. That's cool. So here's a look from behind home plate. You can definitely see the elements from both. Oh, we got the Studio 44 shot out in there too. Very cool. Alright, let's take a look. So, this is pretty based off Philly, right? You got like in the corner. Oh, because yeah, we got this plaza going on in here. Some seating. Sorry, it's not quite as sexy when I look at it as when I record videos. Oh, look at this. Even got the entrance gate out here. You went all out. Oh, yeah, coming in from the parking lot. Yeah, very cool. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Good work on the stairs. Coming to the plaza. Look at that, coming in right here. Look at that, would be a great view. Just checking the game out from here. Hanging out. Good place to catch a foul ball. I like the advertising here on the light tower. Interesting, you went with the light blue seats. Yeah, that looks really cool. The combo, I like how the light tower goes into the scoreboard too, how it's just the one support coming off. That's cool look. Then obviously you got the Philly wall there. Got like an ivy covered wall here. Ooh, look at all this back here. This is a pretty good Citizens Bank feel. With all the brick too. The layers. Oh, look at that ball pin. That's cool. Oh, we got the canoes. Did I fix this? I thought I fixed it yesterday. Boom, canoes, it works. Yeah, apparently I disabled those. I don't know how or why, but I got them fixed yesterday. Very nice. The one thing I did notice about MLB The Show, the real Coors Stadium, is the trees are different than what they are in real life. They're not in the exact same spot. I think it's because of like being able to see the ball. This one like combo represents the early days of Citizens Bank. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The new one's not in the game. Yeah. I always say though, that's one of those things like sometimes having something so limited in Stadium Creator, when you make it look good, the fact that what we have is so limited almost makes it better than when you pull it off. Oh, we got the park in the park back there. I see it. Really great concourse. And then you got the Studio 44 shout out and the SCTV. And then the park in the park. Yeah, very cool how this is all connected. Very realistic. And then I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the rock pile. Which, fun fact, some games you can get into the rock pile in Colorado for $1. They are pretty far away. But then yeah, this is a really good rendition of right field for Coors. Yeah, going on down here. Oh, I almost missed these guys down here. That's cool. How did you get that all the way down there? I don't think I've ever seen that before. The Coors Suites and right too. Yo, Mark Stevens, what's going on, dude? We have not gotten to yours yet. We're just looking at Shady's. We've seen Scotty's, Shady's, and mine. Oh, look at that little corner right here too. Oh yeah, this is a restaurant in real life in Coors over here. I took the tour of Coors Field. 100% recommend. Like I said, if we end up doing like a Stadium Creator meetup, I think we should do it at Coors. Even though I've been there, I think it's a stadium that you gotta check off your list. It's so cool. The stadium tour is super worth it. The tickets are cheap. Denver's a fun town. Oh, you crunch the wall height and then adjust the wall to get 2 windows on the right field wall. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see, am I missing anything, dude? Good work on the outside, on the big parking lot. I really like the concourse work, how it's all connected. You definitely nailed the mashup concept. Yeah, the other thing too is like I've looked into other cities and I kind of landed on Denver because Denver's not expensive to fly into for most places. It's a little crazy of an airport because it's the busiest airport in the world. But there's a train that takes you right to downtown, so you don't have to pay for a cab. The hotels aren't bad. I'm sure if we get enough people to go, we can just get like a block of rooms. The hotel I stayed at was pretty nice, but it was a little spendy because my flight got delayed and I made United pay for it. Because they were gonna put me up in this like shady motel and I was like, no dude, you're gonna put me, I'll put it this way, I called them because not only did I miss my connecting flight because of them, but so many people missed their connecting flight. I had to stay an extra whole day. So I was like, no, you guys are putting me up in a hotel downtown because I'm volunteering to make your life easier. And so they paid for my hotel downtown. Yeah, and it was about a 10-minute walk to Coors Field. So like, guess what we're doing? Yeah, man, great work. Let's take a peek at night. We haven't done that yet. Pretty much got it all. Had fun with this and good. I'm trying to keep it fresh. That's all I can really say is for the stale year we've had, you guys have put out some, you know, okay, this should be said too. For the stale year that we had on SDS's side, because we didn't get any new props, you guys put out some of the best stadiums we've ever seen with basically no new props this year. That in itself is incredible. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to keep it fresh with these challenges just to try and get us through to March. Hopefully we get something. Like I said, maybe based on what Joe wrote me back, maybe we'll get something. How upset would you guys be if it was like Stadium Creator Mobile? I actually wouldn't hate that if it was somewhat decent. There's no way that would be a thing, but yeah, great looking park, man. Yeah, that is true. We have adjusted with the props. I know we got a few more guys in here than we did a little bit ago. I'm gonna read this back one more time for you guys who haven't seen it on Discord. I did reach out to Joe last night. I got a message back from this morning. I asked him, hey, is there anything we can expect? Is there gonna be any news for Stadium Creator or any plans for Stadium Creator in 26? And I emphasized too, I was like, I know you can't tell me any specific details. I was just wondering if there was any plans. This was his response. So he said, hey Sewell, good to hear from you. I don't have anything I can share about Stadium Creator currently, but we're gradually beginning the drip feed of content about 26, so keep an eye out. We'll share more about the future of Stadium Creator in the coming weeks, I suspect. I hope that vague answer is at least somewhat helpful. Thanks for reaching out, Joe. So I'm hoping in the next couple, maybe by the end of January, we'll hear something. So, but he did say, it does sound like we're gonna hear something about Stadium Creator in like weeks to come. Take that how you want it. It could mean they're getting rid of it. It could mean they're adding on to it with something. It could mean they're just fixing it in the vault, you know. I just thanked him for responding and saying, hey, appreciate it. Glad you guys keep up, you know, glad you guys do all the work you do. You know, just hope to hear from him soon. Let's see. I had Chris Johnson next, but I don't see him in the chat. Murph isn't here yet, is he? Haven't seen Murph. We can skip Murph. Okay, Obituary Turtle's here. We'll go to Obituary Turtle. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's implying that it existed. It could be that I don't think that they would put something on. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure at bare minimum it'll be in the game in the same state that it's in now. That would be the bare minimum, because why would you just delete something that people use? You know? I wish there was a way that I could honestly go and just work with them on it, because I feel like I'm a little bit more attached to it. Where I get what they're trying to get around is people building these weird grind stadiums, and I don't know. My big thing too is if you want guys to use this thing online more, 90% of the templates are weird and huge. Like, they're so deep. And I think that's why, part of the reason why they don't get used that much either. This was a challenging build. All right, let me see. Pull it up here. Convergence field, there we go. Okay, so this is the one that I thought would be the hardest. Mark had Astros and Royals. So, yeah, what do you do with Astros Royals? But if anybody can do it, it's Mark. All right, just loading in. All right, so here's Convergence Field by Obituary Turtle. I hate 99% of the templates. Yeah, they're all awful. Trains and Crowns. That sounds like a weird mobile game. Want to be the king of your own train empire? You can do it in Trains and Crowns. Ooh. Very cool looking. Yep, I think we can safely say Mark nailed it. I haven't even seen that much of it yet, and it looks good. We got the trains, we got the arches, we got the waterfalls out in center. Look at this, we've got a little, we made this at the top of this building. That's part of that top of this one building. You just use that to make that like a picnic area. Some grass, that's cool. We got that blended in. Oh, I've never thought about putting grass underneath this. That's smart. Getting distracted outside the stadium for a second here. Very cool. All right, let's go down to field level. We'll do the old school shot here, where if you go right behind home plate all the way down, you look up high enough, it just selects the outfield wall, so you don't get like the weird artifacting. It doesn't select everything, like each individual prop when you do it this way. Man, this is super clean. I haven't been to Houston, but I have been to Kansas City. Oh yeah. Look, we got the camera wells. I already see those. Line home looking pretty good, pretty clean. It's cool how you got this down low. I feel like everybody puts it up here, including myself. All right, yeah, check that out. We got the train riding the wall. I wish they would figure out a way to make this prop work where it's still like home run celebration props would be cool to see. Or like, you know, if you could figure out a way to do like certain fireworks for home runs, that would be cool. That would probably wait on the future once they get other problems fixed. Yeah, check out left field. Holy crap. Super clean. This is gonna be another challenge, man, where I'm not gonna be able to pick out my favorite. Yeah, look at that. What can you say about that? So good. You guys just make me realize how good I am not at this game. Great bullpen down here. I like the little hitch in the wall. That's cool. Yeah, the Kansas City fountains. This is cool with the outline of the wall, I guess you would call it. Just a cool detail. Very cool architecture. Man, what can you say about this? That's why he's the turtle. Murph and Turtle are the goats. Yeah, it's like yesterday I was joking, like we're not even gonna call it goated anymore, we're just gonna call it turtled. Okay, yeah, take your time, Schmitty. We can come back to you if it's not ready yet. Did you say you love Cheaters Restaurant? What, did I miss something? Is it on this side? Oh, there it is. Cheaters. That's hilarious. You should have had a bunch of trash cans like lined up out front. You got the party porch. Other side of the bullpen, very cool. Paco's Tacos, is that what that said? Man, this is cool over here. I like this. The two layers. Cool, you see like a different texture here too in the wall. You got the desert versus over here was the tile. To fill in the arches. Little bar over here. That's cool. Cool detail with the sign up there. Some standing room. Yeah, man, this is awesome. Good medium-sized city for Kansas City. / Houston. I like the trees. The trees make it look really nice too. And you're only at 91% memory. Crazy, dude. Let's do the night shot. I love that train up there. The advertisement behind the train tracks is so cool too. You know they would do that in real life too, because every time the train would go by, if you watch the train, you'd be staring right at those ads. It's perfect placement. Yeah, freaking awesome. I think this has been my favorite challenge so far. As far as how much fun I had building with it. Just doing like a mashup. Oh, and he's done the whole like sunken below field level too, which is cool. Or below street level. Blended in some buildings really nice for the ads. Yeah. Another amazing park. Yeah, that's the part too, is I want it to be left open for creativity as much as possible. Yup! Another awesome stadium by Turtle. These challenges are, I mean, I like them. Now we'll do Mike's next, aka Flip of Plan B. This one I was really interested in too. Fenway and Yankee Stadium bashed up. Fen Yank Park. I'm trying to keep a mental note of who we haven't looked at yet because they weren't here yet. Was Murph in the chat? We skipped over Murph because he wasn't here yet. Was there 2 N's in that? Fen Yank. Let's see. Fen Yank Park. Let's see. Hey Mike, will you check and see if your most recent one is uploaded? Because the one I'm seeing is only at 51%. So you might need to re-upload. Unless it's spelled a different way in there. Let me try and look at my username actually. Oh, we can come back to it too. Let's see. Shady's we looked at. Chris we have not. Murph we haven't. Okay, so the green we're going to come back to. Do you have an idea for challenge 3? Technically this was challenge 3, but I have a list we can go through and we can kind of decide together. Yeah, I mean, this was I don't know. Ooh, It is what it is, man. I don't know. Keep track. I can't keep track of what challenges they are. Phil, did you get yours uploaded? Schmitty said he was still working on his background stuff. Dadbod's in here, right? Spanky McSlappy? I thought I saw him in here. Is Dadbod in here or no? Maybe not. I don't think so. So Phil or Schmitty, was yours ready? I know Arch skipped it because he was doing ATG stuff. Sam and Dan haven't gotten it from yet. Rico was in here. We can do Rico's. While Mike is uploaded. Let's do Rico's. Rico was in here. Rico, you still in here? Rico Ramos? He had Wrigley Ravine. Yeah, the wheel's kind of fun, right? You go for the next one, just messing with the 1949 Fall Glitch Yankee Stadium. Okay. I have not come up with what the next challenge is going to be yet, but we can figure it out in chat too. We can just come up with something. Well, I remember him talking about this. In and out of work. Okay, Rico, we're gonna look at yours. I remember you talking about this wall glitch though. So you had Dodgers Cubs, if I remember right. There we go. All right, we're loaded in. So this is Wrigley Ravine, a Cubs Dodgers mashup. Really cool outside. It's like a custom that Wrigley sign out front. Hey, this is one that I've actually been to both on. He's the first one. I've been to a lot of games at Wrigley. By a lot, I mean maybe 10 or 12. I've been to a couple of Dodger Stadium. Ooh, like this already. All right, let's go down here. There's a lot to look at. Sorry. This one, the controls are really free and loose. Last couple ones have been so full that controls are a little muddy. Definitely Dodger out there. You know, I got the Cubs on the scoreboard. Like that match. Oh, that center field match right there is really cool. Ooh. Yeah, this is neat. Cool. I like the LA signs out here. So this is definitely set in Los Angeles. Anything behind? Holy cow. KTLA. You got the signs out here, that's cool. Look over the Dodger roof. Very good Dodger bleacher section here. What do we got going outside? Got some kids zone stuff. We got the bar, playground, park in the park. Ooh, using that's pretty cool. Get that in there, the out of town board. You kind of see that in the. Oh yeah, like concessions back here. So they probably have the game playing up here, and you can see the other scores around the league. Good work outside the stadium too. Look at that. You got the concessions. It almost feels like a box office. We got the retired numbers back here. Ooh, look at this view. Sorry, just think about recording shots. Check that out. Really cool, the palm trees there. So you liked how these stadium stands are similar? Yeah, no, I think the I can't remember if it was this one or the other one that I thought was based off Dodger Stadium, but it might be these. These might be the actual Dodger bleachers. I'm not 100% sure though. He's got the anomalies here to make the ivy wall. That's cool. I really like this mashup with the Dodger speakers and then the Wrigley scoreboard. Yeah, this center field looks great. Yeah, it's a really cool view. Oh, the background too with this is perfect for outside Dodger Stadium. That's what it looks like. The big parking lots, then kind of like the rolling hills in the background. I like the little staircase down here in the middle to break it up, and on the outside too. And of course, you got the Wrigley rooftops in the back. Are there, dude? Yeah, center field is great, right? This is a really good mashup. Sanders, what's going on, dude? It says this one's better than Dodger Stadium right now. Yeah, this is really good, dude. I would rather go to a game here than Dodger Stadium. Yeah, all that work out there on the outside. Very cohesive. Let's do a full rotation look out here. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. It almost feels like one of those like when you go to a stadium, you're like, hey, here's our future concept stadium. And it's like the mini version. That's what this reminds me of. Like it's like a 3D rendering of what they're working on building for a new stadium. Alright, let's go into first base side this time and do a night shot. So I think it's gonna look better from this side than the other one. Yeah, dude, this is so good. This is better than what I could have come up with for it. I don't know what I would have done for a Wrigley Dodger mashup. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I like the LA on the buildings on the outside too. That's cool. Look at that. Yeah, awesome job, man. Look how good the sign looks at night. Look at that shot. How cool is this shot right here? It's like... so cool. Should be good. Alright, we'll get you next. Yeah. Awesome job, Rico. That's amazing. Alright, we'll try and get Mike's up here next again. Flip of plan B. Sorry. Be forever tired. Get him on days off with decent sleep. Yeah, the sign at night is so cool. I'm glad you guys enjoy these themes as much as I do. Alright, what was it called? I already forgot. Fenyank, that was it. Oh, there it is, right there. There we go. Yep, this one looks more complete. While this is loading up, Phil and Schmitty, how's yours looking? Are you guys done with yours? I know Phil said he was trying to finish his up and Schmitty was adding some stuff in the background. There we go. Yep, this one's at 96%. This makes more sense. No, you're good, Phil. I was just curious. Just so I make sure I skip over you because I know you guys are here. I'm trying to get the guys that are here first. All right. So here, Dad Bod was lurking while driving home. Okay, we'll do Dad Bods after this one then. So I'm trying to get everybody in here who is currently here. But here's Fen Yank Stadium. You guys probably know him better as Flip of Plan B. There we go. Yep, this one's done. This is Fenway and Yankees. Well, I could say, yeah, Fenway and Yankee Stadium. Very cool outside. Got the green monster, already see? Fear the monster. Oh, I was gonna ask you, for you guys, how much memory does this take up? Like doing this on the outside? Because it's a good looking building. I never do exterior, so I was just curious. Do these stadium stairs take up a lot? You got some building work on the outside. Some city streets. These trash cans? Just use as bollards? Yep. Let's go inside and take a look. Look behind home and see. Pretty standard around and behind. Alright, we'll do the bottom. The bottom view. There it goes. Oh yeah, right away you can definitely tell. You can see the Fenway Yankee blend. Definitely Yankee Stadium vibes in center, for sure. I don't know why with that Delta, you see that and you know that that's Yankee Stadium. Yeah, Fear the Monster, I thought that was pretty funny too. Right. Yeah, let's go take a look at the monster. Oh, okay, so the wall, I was wondering what this was. So the wall's just down low. And then we used... That's a perfect prop, that corrugated look from the shipping containers. Are these all shipping containers? Why does it look different? It must just be the lighting. Or is this... Yeah, this is the shipping container too, right? Okay, it's just the lighting that made it the top look a little different. Very cool, the scoreboard built in there. How nice it'd be to get wall props where we can do scoreboards and letters and numbers and stuff. At the out of town board, strikeout meter up top. Oh, I know this burns a little bit of memory too, because I do like using this for the railing. We get prop glitched here. I'm just guessing that that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's a cool monster. I look at Ninja goes with a change from the green to blue for Yankee. I didn't notice that at first. Then definitely Yankee up here. There we go. I wish I could turn off that white highlight when I select stuff. Very cool, the flag's blowing in the wind. Ooh, we got the custom ball pins. I didn't see that at first either. Is this the letter T? Ah, there you go. I would love to see these letters be recolorable too. Recolorable, you can do resizable, would be great too. That would be asking a bit much though for a console game. Like the double escalator coming down. Cool spot for the scoreboards too, with the strikeout on the top. Yeah, man, nice work. City background looks good too. It's big like New York, but kind of old school too, like you'd see in Boston, like the warehouse district. That's go over here. We want to be closer to the monster for the night shot. Sam and Dan, what's going, dude? Yeah, Dan, do you have your is your mashup ready? I didn't think I saw one from you yet. It was the big A at Chavez Ravine. Oh, I did get it. No, never mind. It's right there. I didn't see it till just now. Very cool night shot. Let's do the I want to do this too. Do the cool entrance. Okay, hold on. There we go. Lighting's a little tough, but not your lighting, but just the lighting because of the scoreboards. That shot. The letters, yeah. Maybe that's something they can put in as a color wheel. The problem is, the other thing too is like every move they make in Stadium Creator, they have to worry about people being toxic about it online, which kind of sucks. Nice cinematography. Yeah, you know me. Oh, I didn't even see the home run circle back there. Not the home run circle. Hall of Fame circle. See, this is why I record my stuff. This is why I write scripts. I'm not as good live. I need Phil to comment for me live. Feels much better being live than I am. Well, no, so it's not that the lighting in the stadium's bad or anything. It's just the way cameras work, man. Like if you're out here in the dark and then you got that brightness, it's just gonna block it out a little bit, you know, until I get above where the lights are. Like that was cool. Yeah, it was nothing you did. It's just how cameras work. Yeah, good work, dude. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna do Dad Bod just got here. We're gonna do Dad Bods. We'll do Sam and Dan's. I think Schmitty and Phil we're still kind of working. As we load up here, got a pretty good group here. I got about, so between the two platforms, just under 20 guys here. So I'm glad we got most of you guys here. All right, so we're gonna go Dadbot OG. I think he's still here. He has Kaufway stadiums at Fenman Park. So a Fenway Kaufman mashup. Which means this is uploaded. Perfect. Dadbot? Well, he was driving home. I think he's good to go, right? Dadbot? Ooh, interesting. I clicked it and I saw the KNNU Sports Radio. You're home now? Okay, cool. We'll get into it then. It's loading up right now. I just want to make sure we weren't looking at it while you're driving home, so you can kind of walk us through it. No, Sanders. It's everybody. I've been saying that for a few weeks, well, a few months now. It must have been with one of the updates, but the loading times take a long time. Even just trying to get into when I go into Create and then I hit Stadium Creator, sometimes it feels like even just getting into Stadium Creator takes a while. All right, here is Dadbot OGs. So this is a Fenway and Kaufman. Ooh. Ooh. That's a cool take on the green monster over there. I didn't understand what I was looking at first, but then I was like, oh, okay, I got it. Ooh, this is interesting. Wish I had more personal time, so I didn't have to rush it. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Life gets in the way, man. I completely understand that. Ooh, look at that from the back. I love this, dude. Got the custom press box up there. This just feels like industrial. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Watch this. Near under the lights. Yeah, check out this custom scoreboard. Or not scoreboard, no, press box. There is a custom scoreboard. I was thinking about the Fenway one there for a second. Very cool. Very accurate. So what is this? Oh, it's just the building. Okay. Nice. Ooh, and you got the concessions on all 3 levels. Perfect. Yeah, this for a second when I was coming over, I was like, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then my mind automatically went like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I was like, what is going on over there? But yeah, scoreboard. That's cool. Does this reference any particular game? Like in like a photo you looked at? Like we got the X here too, because they don't play the bottom of the 9th. Ooh, get the SC shout out. Appreciate it. The Hall of Fame. Look at this, cool. A lot of fun targets there. Got a couple levels to hit. Get the Hall of Fame sign maybe with a high shot. Get the fountains. I like the KNNU Sports Radio shout out. That's funny. Oh, this perfect batter's eye blends right in with this. I almost didn't notice where the transition was for a second. Yeah, that's really cool. I love this little thing jutting out here. That might have to get stolen in the future. Yeah, very cool section right there. Yeah, dude, this has been my favorite mashup so far. Checking out these stadiums like this, just it's like a good combination of having like a goal in mind and like problem solving, if that makes sense. Love the advertisements down there too. And of course, we got the Royals scoreboard. The Studio 44 party deck. Whoop, whoop. Oh, look at this. We even got the concourse connecting throughout. Nice touch. Oh, look, you can even go in through here. Check that out. That's cool. It's a complete club. Well, guess what? We get to see more Dodger fans next year, right? Didn't somebody say that it's the Dodgers because they won the World Series? So that's what the standing room fans are in Creator. Look at that old school camera work. Remember my videos used to be like that more? That was like a drone shot of the party deck. I might have to put that in the video. #1 cameraman, Stadium Creator. Yeah, I love this park, dude. This is great. Take a look at night. get down here by the monster. It's a fun build. It looked like you did a good job on it, man. This looks like it'd be a lot of fun to build. This is, again, I don't know how I would approach this. I think this is another, like, we don't have to do it right now, but I definitely think this is a challenge we should bring back. Yeah, this is great, dude. A lot of good details in this. Custom ball pins down there too. I don't know if I mentioned that below the party deck. Yeah, this is a great matchup of both of them. I like the scoreboard in the upper right up there too. Dadbot with another win. The combo build should definitely be brought back down the line. I'm gonna beat it out for a bit. We just got to Sawyer's basketball price. Oh yeah, dude. You don't gotta worry about it, man. Enjoy your kid's game. Same man Dan. Let's take a look at Same man Dan's. We got Same man Dan. We got Schmitty. And then Murph and Chris Johnson are not here. Okay. Schmitty, let's do Schmitty. So Schmitty said he was done. He's been here for a bit. SFKC Stadium. Yeah, the green monster take was cool. All right, Schmitty. So Schmitty had SFKC Stadium, so San Francisco, Kansas City mashup. All right, we are loaded in. Ooh, we got like the double glove over there and left. See the canoes and the fountains. We got the fountains going out into the ocean too. That's cool. Jump in. Let's go over here first, actually. Take a look at this angle. This angle usually shows off a lot when you're down one of the corners. Kind of lets me take a look at everything too to make sure I don't miss anything. A lot of good terrain work there. Got some buildings custom down the line. Canoes. You can push that button. Boom, canoes. I like this. I like using these buildings. The team store back here, sessions, bathrooms. Ooh, look at this. It's kind of a cool look having these stacked up. So I gotta keep on Kansas City and San Francisco. Definitely got the Kansas City vibes with the fountains. And a lot more San Francisco on right. We got the glove in left though too. That's kind of San Francisco on left a bit too. The stacked fountains. And then we got the arches. Do they have a name for that wall? Or not really? That's over by McCovey Cove. I guess I don't really know. Did you make it so you can like walk down in here or something? Oh, it was this. Oh, that's what was going down. That was stairs. Got the San Francisco wall. What do we got for... That's got to be reachable for sure, right? Yeah, 317. You're definitely getting splash shots in this one. Like the flag's blowing there. Ooh, I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Very cool. Got a big fountain complex out here in center. Looks good. With the canoes. You got the fancy canoe over there too. I don't see a lot of people use the fancy canoe anymore. It just seems like we're all going pretty standard, which is fine. Gotta have the San Francisco Batter's Eye. So yeah, that's a good idea. San Francisco Batter's Eye with Kansas City's scoreboard. That's cool. And then doubled it up. You get the advertisements on the side. That's good. That's a good move. Okay. Yeah, no, I was just, sorry. I was looking at the screen size comparison for my own edification. I got people in the canoes down here. Oh, that's because they're part of this prop, I see. You got some hill work. I like the hills back here with the trees. Oh, we got the batting cage turtle down here. Little deck crossing over. That's cool. Wish they'd make that batter's eye screen actually work. It used to, it doesn't anymore? When I built Vanderbilt yards, I had this as an anomaly up in right field, and if you hit it on top of the net, it would stop on top of the net. I didn't know it didn't work anymore. Little night action. The seating over there looks real Kansas City. Got like curves around like that. Like the slight curve. Waterfalls look really good tonight. Am I missing anything, Schmitty? Look at that. Good call flipping those around to keep the same consistent texture. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really used that prop in a long time. I know that it used to work in 23, but I couldn't tell you anymore. That's a cool shot. I like the fountains going down into the back into the ocean too. If they were pumping straight from the ocean, I wonder how much salt water would hurt a pump. I'm sure it can be good for it. I don't 100% know though. Let's do one of these. Just because I can. This is definitely the shot I'll be using in the video. Nice work, Schmitty. That's everything? Okay, cool. But I'm looking at these, you guys feel free to jump in and, you know, let me know if I'm missing something and tell me about your thought process. I'm sure the guys would like to know too. Cool. I like that one, Schmitty. That would be another tough one too. These are all pretty tough. I think next time we do it, when somebody gets one of the teams though, we should take it off the wheel. That's something I would change. So we've gotten a lot of Kaufmans, we've gotten a lot of Fenways. I think it'd be more fun if we took stadiums off the wheels they got picked. Not that I don't like seeing all these. It's like Mike was saying, it's cool seeing the different takes on the monster. All right, next let's take a look at Sandman Dan's the Big A at Chavez Ravine. So this was Dodgers and Angel Stadium. I gotta make sure I had that right because we were talking about that yesterday. I don't think anybody had... Did somebody have the Mets? Let me take a look. Nobody had the Mets. We had Cardinals, Yankees, Cubs, Dodgers, D-backs, Marlins. Braves, Cubs, Cardinals, Reds, Yanks, Red Sox, Padres, Mariners, Tiger, Philly, Rocky, Philly, Pirates, Marlins, Astros, Royals, Giants, Royals. Sam and Dan had both LAs. Dad bought at Red Sox, Kansas City, and then I had Pirates, Guardians. No Mets. There's a bunch of teams that got left out. It seemed like the same teams kept hitting. We did a bunch of respins. I remember that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Gonna zoom way out on this one, Sam and Dan. Holy crap! Okay, so here's a mashup of both LA stadiums. I'm calling Anaheim LA because that's what it is. But yeah, here is Sandman Dan's. It helps to have props from the actual stadiums. Yeah, it does. Alright, so that's what we were talking about. We didn't know if Sandman Dan landed on this one or not. Really like this entrance though. Very cool. Whoa, you can definitely right away see elements from both. This is looking good. Look at the malls outside. Is this the mall? What is this? Outlet Mall, yeah. I always get the mall and the college mixed up. Got some custom ball pins over there. Take a look behind home. Got some staggered seating. Pretty standard. Little custom section down here. This is blended really well. Look at that. Oh damn, 60,000 fans. We ran out of, we got empty stands because there's so many stands here. Let's do a higher one this time. Got the angel thing in left. Very cool. I like the scoreboards over there and right. The advertisement on the bottom. I'm not super familiar with Angel Stadium, I'm not gonna lie. I know that there's that big gap here and right, where it's like, in night games, it's just like a black abyss over here. Definitely got the LA background look. LA style bleachers. I like the double bullpen here. Ooh, and we got the cage kind of stored away. Yeah, this is a cool mashup. This was, like I said, this would be a tough one too. I don't know what I would do with the double LA mashup. It'd be kind of cool. We could even do like a themed mashup where we do mashup with teams that have, they're both in one state. That would be kind of cool. The seats are empty because he went over 60,000 fans. So it just stops populating fans after it hits like the 59,000 mark. Well, yeah, okay, let's get back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Got the Dodger, excuse me, rooftops. Looking good. Like how we got the bleachers doubled up and you can walk underneath. That's cool. That's a cool way to do the Dodger thing. Little terrace over here. And this is really good for recreating that waterfall thing that they have in left field. Oh, he's got the canoe. I didn't even see the canoe at first and blended in with the sign. Canoes. Very hittable hitted here. More angel and right. Well, center. Well, left center to right. Yeah. Kind of goes over here to more of an Anaheim feel. Got the yellow seats though, like Dodger. Really good work on the concourse too in between. These things are so tough to pull off for me. I'm not good at this. Like making these openings. This looks good. I feel like I always mess that up somehow. What are these, scoreboards? Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty cool, supporting the bigger scoreboard. Ooh, it's getting warm in this room. Oh, that's the blue scoreboard, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, like I said, I know there's a big gap here. I think it's like a maintenance area, but you got a bar down here. Very nice. Yeah, this is really cool. I just keep getting... I keep going silent in my commentary. I just keep getting stuck looking at everything. I'm just taking it all in here. At the big A. Is there a scoreboard here in real life? Like, what is this? Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Angel Stadium. I gotta get to a game down there this year at some point. It's not that bad of a drive. It's 4 hours, I think, for me. Very nice. That's a really cool view. I like the Dodger element in center too. It's a good mashup in center. You can see definitely stuff from both. So you got the Angel Hill, is that what they call it? I don't know, the Angel Hill with the rocks, and then the Dodger rooftop up here. That's a really good blend for your centerpiece. Yeah, look at that. Playing a game here with that view, that's cool. Is there anything outside the stadium that I'm missing? It looks like the outlet mall, big parking lot. Good work on the terrain building it up too. I like how the entrance, you know, that's pretty Dodger Stadium like. How it's kind of built into the hill there. Because then downtown Los Angeles would be in that direction. Or maybe a little bit more over that way. But yeah, look at this view from back at night. Definitely one of the better like pack-em-in stadiums that I've seen on Stadium Creator. You don't see too many maxed out with the people and they still look good. Standing room fans disappeared, yeah, because you went over the limit. You got everything? Okay, cool. Sorry, whoop, started crashing the stadium there looking at the chat. Nice work. Hold on, I'm gonna take one quick look at the custom ballpens. Oh, so even these are stands, right? Oh no, it's just the end cap. Okay. Very cool, good custom ballpens. What are you using for the here? Oh, cool. What if, oops, I didn't mean to spin it. There we go. I know that wouldn't work. I was gonna say, what if I did something like this to try and make like a home plate, but yeah, it doesn't look very good at all. Too much glitching. Anyway, good work, dude. Double LA. I love this entrance. We gotta do this shot one more time. Let's do the shot at night, actually. Before we go. We're going to a night game. Bust the drone out. Remember back in the day, used to call us the Goodyear blimp shot. Now it's like our drone shot. Yeah. Nice work, dude. Awesome. Who haven't we seen yet? Is anybody in the chat that we haven't looked at yet, other than Phil? Because I've got two that we haven't seen yet, but they're not in the chat. We got Murph and Chris Johnson's. Nobody else, right? I think we got everybody who's in the chat. We've taken a look at theirs. Is this less than the previous challenge for submissions? What do you mean? Oh, for like total number of people that entered it. No, it's more actually. So what do we have in the last challenge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 9 entries for the last one, and this one we had 15, but I've only gotten 12 so far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 including mine that I have. So I'm missing 3. I'm missing Pfizer, who said he was having some upload problems. Jace Chip and Lothario I haven't heard from. I don't know. Yeah, literally only had 9 on it. Alright, let's take a look at Murph's. Let's look at Chris Johnson's first. He had Pirates of the North Caribbean Park. And that's got me really wondering what is going on there. Chris's stadiums are always a little, Pirates of North Caribbean Park. Sorry, I had to make sure I spelled it right. Yeah, Chris's stadiums are always pretty unique. He's always got some cool concepts going on. Pirates of the North Caribbean. I'll get it, spell it right. These stadium names are amazing. He also did say in his notes, let's see, because he's not here. He said left field carrier in for repairs. Center to right field, Club Gitmo Hotel. Bal canoes on stadium side with pirate ship, food, and scoreboards. Right field, water. War on drugs. We'll have to see what that means. And MLB condenses Pirates and Marlins moving team to Gitmo, Cuba. Oh, he did a lot of work outside the stadium here. Okay. I'm just looking at some stuff that I've seen. Hold on. Before... We're gonna fix something real quick. His water has a ton of Z fighting. I'm just gonna raise it up a tiny bit before we look at this. There we go. Just fix some Z fighting quick and then we'll take a peek. Alright, we're good. Movie themed build challenge. That could be interesting. I have no idea what I would even do with that. Alright, so here is Pirates of the North Caribbean Park. The North Caribbean Park, if we want to say it. Like I said, he's usually got some wild concepts in his stadiums. Ooh, interesting and right. Let's take a look behind home. Looks like there might be some stuff going on back here too. Went with the future props. Pretty standard around behind. These are the Pirates thing. I think that's cool. This must be the home side then. Little bullpen bar side, camera well. Hold on, we gotta turn off. There we go. I had to turn off the game sound because that aircraft carrier is just making that humming noise. You don't know this guy? So he's sent me about 4 or 5 stadiums. He actually had a racetrack stadium before Bristol was even like announced as a thing. He also had one of his challenges he had where it was like the different eras of the world, like the world growing. I don't even know how to describe it. He pops in once in a while. Oh, I see the Bal canoes that he was talking about. Pretty cool, the pirate ship up there. Aloha Joes. All right, so this is Pirates and Marlins, but he said relocated to Cuba. So it's a really different concept. Little practice area out here. Yellow seats for the Pirates. A lot of future props. Look at that. Looks like you hit him on top of the aircraft carrier. The scoreboard's built in. Yeah, here's the canoe balconies. you be careful on those. I feel like you drop pretty easily. Oh, I see. Yeah, so barrels. See, Phil, here's some barrels. Your favorite prop. Cool little patio out here. You got the bar. You can watch the game from on top of the pirate ship. Or his other notes. Club Gitmo Hotels. That must be what this is the hotel. With pirate ship, food, and scoreboards. Yep. So it's like a hotel built into the stadium. Oh, there's more balconies down here. A lot of vendors down below here. He did some good work down here with the trees and that. This was more level. I raised this up because I was getting some Z fighting. And then he said, what was the other one? War on drugs in right field? Well, these like drug traffickers out here? Okay, so we should lower this because this was lowered. Like I said, we're just getting a lot of Z fighting. Are these guys supposed to be on like a raft? Yeah, he's always got... He built like a big prison stadium too once that I know got pretty popular in the vault. He's always got some wild concepts going on. Because he had one where I was like... I think it was the first time I ever saw this. It was a big prison on Alcatraz. But they built like a bridge out to a baseball stadium for the prisoners to play. And that was like their community service. Look at this. Club Gitmo. So like Gitmo supposed to be like Guantanamo Bay? Club Gitmo at Pirates of the North Caribbean Park. Look at the slide goes right into the water. Ooh, splash. These guys must be getting in. Oh, they pulled out their canoes to dock. Yeah, like I said, he's always got some wild ideas going on. Yeah, very different. Let's get a peek at night. The ship's got some interesting stuff in it. Just trying to figure out if I think it wasn't a Murph that like blended in the pirate ship, and not pirate ship, but Murph blended this into right field somehow in one of his stadiums. Or like dedicated to like a boat his dad was on, or his grandpa maybe, like one of the ships. Oh, he didn't even mention this. There's like a fort out here. Is this a fort or a prison? Is this? Oh, this is probably Guantanamo Bay. Or is that? Isn't Gitmo Guantanamo Bay? Huh. I like how the prison has a team store. Are these flags on there? Did he put them on there? Oh, they must just be on there. Oh no, he did put it there. Here's a problem. Okay. Let's see the Jets. Oh, okay. Yeah, hilarious. Dude, I don't know. I think it's hilarious, but it's like my favorite part. Guantanamo Bay has a team store. According to A Few Good Men, it is. You can't handle the truth, Phil. Phil, you want the truth? The truth is you need to upload your stadium, dude. Alright. I'm bummed Murph isn't here, but Murph, I think, is the last one other than Phil's that we have on my list. So Murph had Diamond Fish Stadium. So it's Arizona and Miami. So let's take a look at Diamond Fish. Oops. Diamond Fish Stadium by Murph 075. It's a Murph Stadium, so you know it's gonna be good. Yep, there it is. Perfect. This would be a tough one too. Those are two. Yeah, they're both two retractable roof stadiums. Uh-oh. It loaded with a batting turtle on the middle of the field. What the hell? Okay, so before I look at this, I'm gonna show this to you guys. You ever seen this? That's a new glitch. If we load into the game, is it gonna be there? Like, I'm not holding on to that. That's just there. Never seen that. I'm assuming this is supposed to be over here. Yeah, that's a new one. Let's back out and take a look here. So, all right, Arizona Marlins mashup. So, looks like the only work outside the stadium might be over here. Let's take a peek at that. Yeah, Shady, that was pretty much my reaction too. Like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? All right, let's jump in here. Not the usual introduction I do to a stadium, but that's just caught me a bit off guard. Ooh, look at this. This is pretty cool. He's got this, and then it wraps around with a double. I might have to steal that. I like the way that structure is. All right, let's take a look, Murph. Wish he was live with us. Can definitely see the Miami influence here too. Yep, there's the Arizona pool and right. Let's take a look at his notes too. I usually try to read this before I look at them. So the infield seating is modeled after Arizona. Right field seats are Miami with the Arizona pool. Center and right outer wall is from Arizona. Left field outer wall and left center is from Miami with Arizona suites in the left. Okay. Yeah, Miami and Arizona is a tough mashup. Ooh, like the bullpen. Oh, look, I used the trash can to like prop up the water fountain thing. Because in Miami, there's like a club right here. Not a club, but it's like a suite. Yeah, this looks great. Got the curved balcony thing out here. Thank God Miami got rid of that statue thing. That home run, whatever it was. I think it was awful. You can definitely see the Miami influence with the curved balconies. Looks very Arizona in the back too. Yeah, it's outside the stadium now. This looks very Arizona with the high fence or the high center field wall. Then they have these walkways. This is interesting. I wonder what this is supposed to represent. I wish she was here to tell us. It looks cool. You got the suites up here. What is it? Oh, it's from the, okay. It's from the advertising, I gotcha. Oh. Yeah, in Arizona, they have these big advertisements here, but these are like windows that open up. If you guys didn't know. Yeah, when it's nice out, it's not super hot out. These open up and let air in. You got the pool, people hanging out. We got the bar. Feels more Miami in right field here. Yep. Good spot. Ooh, these custom walls. What is he using here? Oh, the scoreboard. That's a lot of scoreboard pieces. At the back of that little mini scoreboard. The advertising all around looks good. Very cozy stadium. Yeah, this is really good. The other ball pin over here. Yep, because even in Arizona, it's like obviously he's stuck with a rounded fence, but it cuts halfway through a fair and foul territory on both sides like that. Arizona Stadium is it's a bit more wild than people realize. Yeah, this is really nice. Diamond Fish Stadium. The Fishy Diamond. Ooh, excuse me. Kept it simple with the roof, but it looks good. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything outside. Cool. Let's take a look at night. We'll go inside and take a look at the lighting. Where is lights? Oh, up here. There we go. He's got the Colorado lights. Okay, cool. So we'll be lit up pretty good. Let's sit up here behind home plate and take a peek. Yeah, super good. I could not have done this mashup. I would have been like, nope, respin. I don't want to touch retractable roofs. Murph killed it. But are we even surprised? Yeah, Murph, if you're watching this later, man, you get lots of good comments here on both YouTube and Twitch. It's a very fun place to play a game in. Cool. Yeah, nice work structurally. Very nice, Murph. Good way to close out the challenge, unless Phil's is ready, but it sounds like it's not uploaded yet. Because Phil, what did you have? It's Citizens Bank and something else. Oh no, he had Cardinals and Reds. Yeah, okay. Citizens Bank and Cardinals. That could be interesting. Nope, Phil, what happened? You had 3 weeks. You're supposed to put real life on hold. You're supposed to ignore the wife until this challenge is done. I'm just kidding, man. So yes, there's a few that we still have to look at. Hopefully Pfizer gets his figured out. We had Pfizer Jace Chiff. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get one from him because he had Braves and Cubs. And Jace Chiff makes some great stuff. I think Jace Chiff, if anybody's gonna give Obituary Turtle a run for the money on Phil's channel for Creator of the Year, I think it's gonna be Jace Chiff. Let's see, Lothario I haven't heard from either. He had Tigers, Phillies. So yeah, we got 3. We got Pfizer, Jace Chiff, and Lothario, and then Phil, we know is working on his. But yeah, radio silence from 2 of them. I shot Pfizer a message on Discord saying, hey, try deleting some props or not props, standing room props. Oh yeah, Scotty for sure too. Scotty's been doing really good, but I just feel like every time I see a Jace Chiff stadium, I'm just kind of like, how the hell did he fucking think of that? But yeah, Scotty with that half bowl stadium, that was awesome. I don't even remember, was that a challenge? Was that the minor league challenge one? There's so many good stadiums, man. They blend into me. They blend in for me sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of good creators, man. I was planning on being a judge. I don't think I have enough stadiums to go for a creator of the year. I haven't done anything too crazy this year. Oh, there's one more we can look at. Or no, that is all of them, isn't it? Yeah, we went through all of them that I have. Because the rest of them that we looked at yesterday were just random. They weren't for any challenges. I mean, we can just open it up too. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys that were here yesterday are here today, but if you got any other new parks, we can take a look at those too. Otherwise, we went through all the challenge parks. And I don't think I have any that I've built that you guys haven't seen. You guys have seen Queen City. I sent Queen City and the other one that I had to Phil. So you'll see them on his videos maybe in the future. What was the other one that I made? Did I delete it? Yeah, I must have deleted my other one. I don't even remember what it was called. Yeah, it's gone. Oh no, there it is. Motor City Ballpark. That was it. The Detroit one. Motor City was pretty cool. Yeah, you guys have seen all these. I'm just looking through my list here. Yeah. Has anybody gotten a survey yet? They normally have sent them out by email. I have not seen a survey yet. I haven't seen a survey. I've just seen kind of like I said, the trickle stuff that they've been kind of putting out. Somebody put something on Discord today showing their new updates. It looked like they added 2 more colleges. They put what was it, Oregon State? Whoever the Beavers are. Is that Oregon? The Oregon State Beavers for a college. And also the North Carolina Tar Heels for Road to the Show. And then something else about PCI movement when you're hitting. But that was all I really saw for the updates they put out today that they were talking about for next year's game. There was a survey email today? Oh, I do have one. Oh, I have an email that says new updates. Let's see. Our team has been pouring a lot of energy into making gameplay feel even more alive, from the new defensive animations and smarter on-field reactions to new features like bear down, big zone hitting, and PCI sensitivity. It says franchise mode revamped the office experience. Okay, yep, here we go. The Beavers and the Tar Heels are the new teams and Road to the Show. Oh, so they're gonna have 11 new colleges joining the mode. So if you're in a Road to the Show, there's 11 new colleges. Mine just says keep an eye on your inbox as the scouting report will bring you new updates straight to you, but I haven't gotten a survey. Let me see. Let me check my spam folder. Nope. Yeah, I did not get the survey personally. I just got an MLB The Show update one. Murph, what the hell, man? You just missed everything. We looked at, all right, so here we go. We're gonna start over, guys. Murph just got here. Let's go back and look at all the challenge stadiums all over again. Yeah, man, we just finished looking at all the challenge stadiums. We just looked at yours. Weird. People loved yours, man. Diamond Fish Stadium. I was saying, man, I don't know how I would do to, because I don't like doing retractable row stadiums, and you had 2 of them. Phil called you an asshole. Yeah, yours was great, dude. These were all super good. I don't know that I could pick a favorite. A lot of really clean builds too. Kind of cool seeing some stadium mashups. So let me ask you guys this. You'll go back after. Yeah, no worries, dude. If we did this again, which I think we should, not saying for the very next challenge, although we could do it the next challenge, I don't really care. It's up to you guys. Would you rather have it where we do the wheel and every time somebody gets a team, that team gets taken off the wheel? So everybody gets, we see more teams. I should put it that way. We'll see more teams that way. Or do you like it this way where we get different iterations from different people? You should take the team off. I mean, we could do this real quick too. Let's see. So if you guys are on Twitch, I'm going to put out a poll. I'll throw it out there for like, 3 minutes is probably good, right? All right, so I threw a poll on Twitch. Looks like we got 8 guys on Twitch, 8 guys on YouTube. That is one thing I cannot do, I don't think, while I'm live streaming on... Can I? There's gotta be a way. Participants. I know when I'm doing a premiere, I can put out a poll. I don't know that when I'm live streaming, I can do it. Oh, wait, yes I can. Here we go. Okay, so hang on YouTube, I'm gonna put out a poll. Okay, should be going live on YouTube also now. So you guys can vote on the polls, and there should be one on Twitch and one on YouTube. Where you guys can vote to remove the teams from the wheel, or if you want to keep them on, so we get different iterations from different parks. We'll leave it up for about 3 minutes or so. But yeah, lots of good stadiums today. Let's see. Remove is winning on Twitch. Or not on Twitch. Remove no doubles is winning on YouTube. How are we doing on Twitch? Oh, I can't see the results until they're over. You got about a minute left on Twitch if you haven't voted on Twitch yet. Once the Twitch poll ends, we'll end it on YouTube too. Remove with the clean sweep. Yeah, that's another thing we could do. We could I'm sure I can find a program that orders out all the participants so you can see who goes what. But if we're removing teams, I think if it comes out to we remove teams off the wheel, no respins. What do you guys think of that? No vetoes. We can say you can take off. We'll take off the A's in Tampa Bay since they don't have a real stadium, unless you really want to do it. But we could say you get to remove 2 teams before you spin, but once you get your spin in, those are your 2 teams. We don't have to be that harsh about it, but so it looks like remove the teams 1 on both. Okay. Like it wasn't even close. Everybody wants the teams removed. Okay, so next time that's what we'll do. The A's you technically could do. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Let me check out one thing real fast here. Okay, there we go. What the hell is that? Okay, never mind. So yeah, it looks like next time we do. So here we go. Let's figure out what the next challenge is going to be. I had ideas. The other one okay, so here's one that I don't have on the list. Let me just add it to the list here. So I have, we could do a team up challenge where you guys just team up with somebody, probably on Discord. It's gonna be the easiest. So you guys can message each other back and forth. Team up with another stadium creator and you guys both build a stadium together. I have another one on here. These are all from you guys too. There's one where we have to include, we'll pick some bad props that you have to include in your build. That's another challenge. Oh, I have it on here twice. The team up challenge. Those are co-creators. Another one where I can come up with an area like a docks or a train yard, and you guys have to repurpose it. Kind of like the like you inherited a plot from the city, and you have to repurpose it into a baseball stadium. Kind of like that's like the call it like the Bow Tiger challenge, because he had a stadium where they had a train station that was built into a stadium. That was pretty cool. Stadium mashup we just did. Oh, another one. Rebuild your first stadium. That could be cool. Also have upgrade a minor league to a major league park. We kind of did that. It's like a renovation. You could renovate a real stadium. And then, of course, there's where I partially build a stadium and you guys all finish it. And then another one, it just says splash shots. I'm assuming you build a stadium that it has to be able to land. It has to be somewhere you can land in water. You could do wheel team up too, yeah. Yeah, the wheel's a cool idea. Did I see your idea for a stadium challenge? I don't think so. Did you put it in the chat today? I haven't even seen you chat today. A new MLB stadium for every team 50 to 100 years in the future. A future build. You're rebuilding your first ever stadium right now. I was just trying to think. I try to keep it more open-ended. I think a team-up challenge could be cool if we can coordinate it the correct way. We would probably need to put that one out like a month, so guys have time to just pass them back and forth. And I mean, that would have to be a longer challenge. Remix a user's stadium of their choice. That could be cool. Yeah, especially this time. Yeah, you're right, Murph. That would be tough around Christmas time right now. Well, so how about this? Do you guys want to wait till January to do the next challenge? Or do you guys have time right now to even build? Because like you said, it is a busy time of the year. I know with me, work is a little crazy. I got stuff going on in real life. I can always find time. I know next week I only have one day off. I only have Tuesday off next week. On Twitch today? Oh, last night? I don't remember last night, honestly. Like, stuff in the chat. A smaller challenge? Yeah, what can we do for a small, easy challenge? Something that's pretty open-ended. And then maybe let's do this. Yeah, we'll do a smaller challenge, and we'll come back in January to take a look at it. So whatever challenge we do, let me find a date first. Do you guys think January 5th or 6th is too far out? It'd be like a month, just under a month. If we do January 6th, then I can try and work on some editing too. Other than finishing up the canoe stuff for Phil, I should still be able to make more stadiums. Build a stadium for a modern team, but in the early 1900s. Ooh. That could be kind of cool. How about the remix for a smaller? We pick someone's stadium to remix, that won't take as long. What do you guys think? What do you... I don't know, there's a lot of good ideas out here. Does anybody see one that they wanna... Your birthday is the 4th? My birthday's the 28th. My birthday's coming up here. I'll still stream too. I'll get some streaming in before the 6th. Like, I'll be on before the end of that month. It'll be 50? Nice. The big 5-0. Build your best stadium and the name has to begin with La Grassa. So I'd actually thought about something like that. Well, it wasn't a challenge, but I was gonna say we should all get together and we should have all named our stadiums. This is like a while ago. I was saying everybody just pick one of your stadiums, rename it Costco, and then one day we just absolutely obliterate the vault. Just keep re-uploading everything with the name Costco. So when people search it, it would take so long to find the Costco that they're looking for. Yeah, my birthday is December 28th. I will be 38. I had to think about that for way too long. I don't really keep track of. I don't really ever celebrate my birthdays, and it drives my girlfriend nuts. I freaking forget how old I am. Yeah, I'll be 38 right before the new year. Hey, buddy, how are you? You guys haven't been bugging me on stream lately. Not that you're bugging me, but you wanna say hi, Simba? I just want pets. Let's all build a moonshot casino. I think Phil did the challenge once. I know I built a different moonshot and I botched it. I just ended up building something completely different. Simba emote. Odin's around here somewhere too. You feel old, 57? So here's the thing. I think as far as the stadium creator community goes, aside from a couple outliers, I'm one of the younger ones. Your birthday is the day before, the 27th? How are you, buddy? You want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to everybody? No? Can you guys see him? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah, you can see him in the corner there. Yeah, you good boy. Yeah. Shady, you're 26? Okay. You gotta change your name, Shady Gaming 26. Yeah. I know a lot of people with December birthdays. Yeah, you good boy? Just hanging out? Yeah. What's a good open-ended challenge we could do? Like I said, I want to be able to give you guys the biggest freedom right now. Just because time's gonna be limited. Gen X, I don't even know what generation I am. I think I'm considered a millennial, but I don't know. I feel like I relate more to Gen Xers than anything though. It's gotta be back shortly. We'll post it on Discord too, Scotty, in case you miss it. My cousin's is on Christmas Day. I always thought that would suck. Yeah, I feel like you get lost in the shuffle, especially if you have a close family where you guys all get together. Then you kind of lost in the mix there. People always ask me, doesn't it suck having a birthday on December 28th so close to Christmas? And they'd ask me this when I was a kid, and I was like, no, it's awesome. It's like the best. And they're like, really? Why? Here's how I feel. Here's how I looked at it. I lived in Minnesota, right? So we got real winters. So Christmas break for school, dude, I got 10 days off. I never had to go to school on my birthday, no matter what. And I always had like the 5 days before and basically the 5 days after. It was right in the middle of a Christmas break. And I've always been super into video games and electronics and stuff like that when I was a kid. So I would ask for the same thing for Christmas and my birthday. I want Best Buy gift cards. And so I would literally go into Best Buy January 2nd or 3rd after, everything's blown over. Everything's on sale because it's after the holidays. They're trying to get rid of overstock. I'd go with a stack of gift cards like this thick. Like, I'm 12 years old, armed to the teeth with a few $100s in Best Buy gift cards. It's the dream for me, man. Like, dude, what video game do I want that I didn't get for Christmas? Do I want to get a new TV? I bought a sound system one year. I had that figured out when I was a kid. A fantasy build or a build with a story? It can be interesting. Movie or TV show themed park. So these are good ideas, but I feel like I want to make this one pretty generic just so people have time around the holidays to do it. Because those both sound really cool. I would spend so much time thinking about it, I wouldn't even be able to get started for like a week. If we mix, someone builds right field and home, the other builds left field to home, and I provide center field? Maybe. July birthday was always cool, but when I was a little jealous was of all the kids getting birthday parties in school. See, I never really wanted the attention though for school. I remember in high school we had teachers that they wanted to celebrate everybody's birthday, right? And so they passed around this notebook, being like, everybody, like not a notebook, but like a planner. And they passed around the planner to everybody in the class as she's teaching, and you just write your name on when your birthday is. When I would grab it, I would pretend to write something, and I would just hand it to the next kid, and they would never know when my birthday was. It would not get celebrated in school. It's like, I didn't want that attention on me. A community stadium, that would be cool. Yeah. What if... How about... Well, here's the other thing, too. I know Phil was looking for a San Diego Canoe Stadium. I know a couple of you guys already did it. Is that something you guys would want to do? Is build Phil a San Diego Canoe Stadium? That's going to be like one of his more official ones next year, right? I mean, this is assuming stadiums carry over for next year, too. But then maybe we could, do something like that. Oh, that's Phil, are you still on here? What if we did like a San Diego Canoe Challenge? And then maybe if Phil's available on January 6th. Oh, you know what? I know January 6th, we might have to drive people back to the airport. But then maybe me and Phil could look at them together. Like we could do like a dual stream. Yeah, that's when they all fly back, right? Yeah. So what? Okay, I mean the chat kind of went dead after I said that. But what do you guys think of that? If everybody builds a San Diego Canoe Stadium, and then me and Phil take a look at them. I've already built a San Diego Canoe Stadium, and I think Murph also did. There's a couple of them. Let's rent an Airbnb. Someone brings an Xbox. Everyone spends 1 hour building and then passes the sticks. The in real life challenge. Oh, no worries, Greg. Did you start one? Because if you get one done, you can submit it to me, and I'll just include it in the video when I do the challenge. No biggie. Yeah, man, real life happens. We get it. My friend that runs the GGBL is going to need a bunch of stadiums for when 26 drops. What is GGBL? I don't know what that is. The Good Game Baseball League? Is that a thing? San Diego Canoes. Let's do this real quick. We can take a look at my canoe stadium. Yeah, no worries, dude. I haven't even gotten a video up for the challenge before this one, so you got time. A custom teams league? Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the RDL. Real quick here, we'll take a look at this. Was my San Diego Canoe Stadium that I built for Phil. We did take a look at this if you guys were watching Phil's, we did Fool Soul. We showed it off while guys were still getting into the chat. But this was my San Diego Canoes build. Pretty standard around and behind. I think I copied Jace Chips, who does this all the time. And then use this building for the windows. Got some camera wells down here on each side. Kind of little club area that expands out from here. And my little canoe section out in right field or left field. Sorry, this is left field. I know what I'm talking about. This is an actual area in San Diego, off of Marina. It's down by the ocean in the bay. We got my KNNU Broadcasting Network area right here. I wish I would have recorded it. I hit a home run. It was two adults here when I played. It went right between their heads. And I was like, man, I wish I'd have recorded that. They'll take any and all ballparks at the Moonshot Casino builds. You want Moonshot Casino builds or do you want San Diego Canoe builds? I feel like you're not replacing the Moonshot Casino when you're on version 74. Yeah, right? Weird home runs do happen, it seems like. Then yeah, I don't know what this is, but I just thought it looked cool. With the clubhouse seating back here, below like a hotel. Yeah, I got this entrance here and I use these just kind of for the architecture of the lights. Little entrance here with the fountain coming in. This I thought was pretty cool. This took some work to get done, but how I have this wrapped around, I thought that was cool. If you can figure out how I did that, but yeah, I wrapped the scoreboard around the corner, and then same with this. It looks kind of cool at night. The team store down below in the entrance. I feel like team stores are always by the main gates. That's what it feels like to me. And then having this building layered 3 times, I thought looked pretty cool with the different levels. And then yeah, a little club level over here, but that's my canoe. This is my San Diego Canoes Stadium. This one's in the vault. If you guys want to look at it, it's called Nova Craft. They make canoes. You like that out of town board? Yeah, that was kind of cool. It wrapped around the corner. I don't know why, but I feel like if you can wrap like these around corners too, make them look good. Then yeah, like I said, I thought this canoe section was funny, where they're all standing in canoes. And of course, they're on the water too. Because I know Phil likes it when you can get it out of the stadium and hit a splash shot. I know he likes the out of the stadium home runs. Then yeah, I just went with some little bit different wonky dimensions. I've been trying to have a lot more fun with these, with my wall dimensions before I build, and then building around it. Oh yeah, then this juts back for no particular reason at all. So yeah, how do you guys feel about that? You want to do a San Diego Canoes challenge for Phil? And the crowd goes mild. Shady's good with that? You down? All right. That's what we'll do. We'll do a San Diego Canoes challenge for Phil. Maybe I'll build another one too. I don't know. I do like this one though. I don't think I'm gonna build another one if I'm being honest. Tandy, what's going on? Are you hacking Phil's account or what? Tell Phil he needs to finish the stadium for my challenge. Yeah, make him sit down and finish it tonight. Tell him he's got homework. All right, so that'll be our challenge then, and we'll make it official. San Diego Canoe Stadium. What if we all made San Diego Canoe stadiums and then the stadiums don't carry over next year? That would suck. They're gonna carry over. There's no way. He's making dinner. He just got home from work. Good, put him to work. He's been sitting around all day, not working on stadiums. I don't know what he's doing. Tell him to make you a custom garbage plate. I know my girlfriend's getting hungry too here. This will probably jump up somewhat soon, as much as I like hanging out with you guys. You know the only reason why they wouldn't though, if they take creator out of the game, it's either that or they update it in a way where it wouldn't carry over. So, you know what? I just thought about that this way. Just thinking out loud. They tried to make it so that you couldn't play in Costco last year because the fences were so short. That's what initially wrecked everything in the game. So they had to put it back in. If they redid creator where no stadiums carried over, they could get rid of Costco and take out those grind stadiums. And also with La Grassa being the fiasco that it was, they're not going to want that to carry over next year. I'm wondering if stadiums aren't carrying over next year now that I'm thinking about this like objectively. They don't want Costco. They've already shown that. They took it out and it crashed everything. They put it back just going, okay, we'll deal with it. And then someone found the La Grassa glitch and now it's everywhere, and you know that they hate that because it's easy grinding. I bet stadiums don't carry over next year. Think about it. Don't lie, he's not working on my stadium for my challenge. That's okay. Yeah, dude, you guys, I wonder if stadiums won't carry over. Yeah, we could be looking at a whole new vault next year for Stadium Creator. Ooh, I didn't think about that until just now. You know what that means, though? We're gonna have to all make new stadiums for Phil next year for Ricky Davis League. You think the other vault will go away too? Yeah, think about it. The only way to get rid of La Grassa is to just completely, hopefully not eliminate Stadium Creator, but just wipe the vault. Maybe we'll get a vault wipe. And they still have to not carry over though, you know what I mean? Because you can't, otherwise people just go back into 25 and upload them if they still went into the same vault. We might get an entire wipe this year. Interesting. NSFW logos, yeah. Here's the thing, I personally was hoping stadiums would not carry over this year, and then they did, because I wanted them to get rid of Costco, and they tried, but it wrecked a lot of things in Stadium Creator. Is it really? I never go into the logo vault. I don't know how you prevent something like that either, though, you know? Hey, you never know. It's not a done deal, man. I'm just thinking out loud. Like, I'm not the official voice for anything, but just thinking hard about it, like, and here's the other thing I said. If they were to message me and say, hey, Stadium Creator's not going to be in 26, but it's going to be in 27, and we're revamping the whole thing, we're just taking a year to do it, by all means, please do it. It would probably really kill my channel. But I mean, for the greater good of Stadium Creator, right? It would be on its own vault like 21 and 22. 23 through 25 would stay active as their own combined vault. Okay. That's the other thing too, is I don't know what would happen to my channel if we don't get any new updates next year at all. I mean, these challenges are keeping us alive, but it's been tough to keep going, you know. Have the employees check the vault. Well, I feel like it falls more on they need to have people reporting the, you know, the bad ones. I think the other thing too is, you know, there's some pretty toxic stadiums out there too. Not just saying like La Grassa, but I remember cruising through the vault one time and it was like someone had like, I think I was live when I found this too. I can't remember if I showed it to you guys, but it was like, here's my Instagram, here's this, here's this, here's this. And the last one was, here's my OnlyFans page. And it's like, what? Huh? It just sucks that there's some people that just wreck it for everybody, you know. Well, you can say that about anything, I suppose. But yeah, so we'll go with the San Diego Canoes Challenge. That seems like a pretty good open, gives people some creativity and freedom. True Mets, what's going on, dude? I feel like you came in right at the end here. How you doing, Simba? Yeah, so we'll do a San Diego Canoe Stadium Challenge. We'll shoot for early January. I'll talk to Phil in lockdown, but we should definitely do it after the holidays. I'm gonna have the 5th and the 6th off, I'm pretty sure. Because my schedule shouldn't change. I do gotta run some people back to the airport, and it's not too far away that day. I don't know when their flight is. But they're staying with us the 2nd through the 6th. But I'm sure they're probably gonna have an earlier flight because they're gonna want to get back sooner than later. So you could probably, we'll say the 6th is the soft deadline. That gives everybody like a month to kind of get it together. Amazing stadium show today. Yeah, there was a lot of really good ones, right? I can't pick a favorite, honestly. There was a lot of really good ones. It was like every time we open up a new one, I was like, ooh. You might do a new canoe stadium. I was thinking about it too, Murph. I could improve on this one. Or maybe you can just go like a completely different way with it. I feel like I build a really safe comfort zone stadiums. Maybe I should try and step out my comfort zone a little bit here. Do something a little bit different. You should be streaming Friday and Saturday. Nice. You can, I don't have links disabled, so if you want to link your, oh, you know what? I do have I think I have .com disabled. Well, yeah, you can if you guys want to follow Shady Gaming, if he's going to start streaming. Are you streaming on Twitch or YouTube or both? I know you were talking about doing dual streaming. Did you ever check out, I was going to let you know too, I forgot to mention, the ATOM stream that we use. If you go to the website that's by Harris Heller for ATOM, if you scroll down, you'll get the free version. You don't need to pay for it. You can donate to it. There's a paid version and a free version, and they're like the exact same thing. But if you scroll down, it's like the third one, the third thing he has listed down. That is the free version. It's really easy to set up in OBS. You just basically link you put your stream keys in for both, and then make sure if you're gonna dual stream that Twitch is your primary and YouTube is your secondary. Yeah, hopefully we'll see. Hopefully Pfizer gets back to me too, because he was having trouble with uploading. And I wonder if he was running into the same thing that Scotty was running into, where it was just like a memory issue. I think memory glitch is an issue too, because I've noticed if you put your roads in right away, because roads take up a lot of memory, and we put roads in right away, it seems like your memory goes up slower. Because I think it's accounting for that has like a 7 or 8% bump, but it gives itself like a buffer zone. I don't know. Doug at Treble 2, Fresh 1X. Was it him instead? Who did I say? Yeah, so I would say if you guys are having trouble deleting stadiums, because I know when they were posting, they were saying they were getting the upload failed instantly versus like, you know, where it waits and says upload failed after a little bit. They deleted some standing room fans and that seemed to work out for them. They were able to upload after that. I thought it was Scotty, but maybe it was Doug Masterson. Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. I gotta get some dinner ready. It's getting to be about that time. Great stadiums though. So yeah, San Diego Canoe stadiums, we'll work on those. Soft deadline, we'll probably look at them January 6th. I'll get with Phil and we'll talk about, we'll lock down a later day because I gotta see what works for him too, because he works for a school, so we'll have to see what his days off are gonna be like for his break and that kind of thing. Yeah, other than that, guys, I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for all the subs and hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys being here. We'll try and keep Stadium Creator alive as much as we can here. I'm hoping we're gonna hear something from SDS. I'm not gonna message Joe anymore. He just kind of said, he said what he could say, right? He's kind of said, wait for the next coming weeks and they should have something out about Stadium Creator. So I guess look out for that. Look out for, if you guys sign up on SDS's website and MLB The Show, you can get that survey. I think if we put the survey out and we want to see more Stadium Creator stuff, that's probably the best way to reach out to them. Just say like, hey, we're looking for Stadium Creator content. Yeah, fun challenge. I'm glad you guys like this challenge. Then yeah, hopefully Phil and I can get a dual stream in for this, for the San Diego Canoe stream where we can look at them together. Scouting report, that's what it's called. Yeah. Someone said they sent one out today, but I haven't received it. Yeah, we'll see though. Anyway, guys, I am going to take off for the night. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for checking out all these stadiums. Thanks for the resubs. Had a lot of fun, guys. I'll be on later in the week again. That's all I got. Have a good night, guys, and hope to see you guys on the next stream.